The Home Hunter with Tiffany Hunter. For more than 34 years, The Home Hunter has been helping people find their dream home and learn about home-related products. Brought to you in part by Arizona Wholesale and Lowe's Callaways.
Hi, thanks for joining us this morning. For all of you visiting for college basketball's Final Four, we hope you are enjoying the fabulous weather. I'm sure you're now tempted to move here or find a second home. If so, we can help you out. We preview marvelous communities all over the valley and give you valuable information on new and innovative home-related products. So grab a pencil and some paper and let's get started. I'm very excited about this beautiful Toll Brothers community, and we have Jennifer Melton. Tell us about this community.
Well, Tiffany, first of all, thank you so much for coming out. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Toll's new community in Fountain Hills, Toll Brothers at Adero Canyon. And the most exciting thing out here, of course, is these beautiful models. And as you can tell, they are these stunning mid-century Frank Lloyd Wright inspired floor plans, and they are brand new. First time we're building them. We're gonna start right around 3,000 square feet, a little bit over, and then we can go all the way up over 5,000 with those fabulous Toll Brothers options that everybody hears about, which
that
at
is
Adero,
incredible.
Really it is. And at Adero Canyon, we can do casitas, pool houses, 5-car garages, and it only gets better because our home sites are absolutely breathtaking. We're gonna start right around that ½ acre. We can go all the way up to 3/4. And I'll tell you, even if you're not looking for a home, come out and visit us at Adero to see these models. They are spectacular.
Well, and I'm always telling people that, but what are the prices? Where do they start at?
We're gonna start just right at that 900,000 and go up.
And they're going to get so much for that. I mean, it is insane.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell people how to get out here.
So very easy, tollbrothers.com, and just plug in Adero Canyon and hit directions. And just in a nutshell, hop on the 101, exit Shea, head east, head north on Palisades Drive, and west on Eagle Ridge, and you're here.
All right, perfect. Everybody needs to come out today.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome back with us Mark Bukar with Arizona
Hello.
Wholesale, and we have Courtney Winger with Mode Distributing.
Hello.
Okay, first of all, tell everybody about Arizona Wholesale.
Be glad to. Arizona Wholesale is a builder distributor. We have 3 beautiful showrooms, one in Tucson, one in Phoenix, one in Scottsdale. We offer flooring and window coverings to the building community, and we're also open to the public. So if the public wants to come in, we know all the builder programs for pricing and all the consumer programs. Everybody's very well informed at all the showrooms, and we show a lot of Courtney's products.
All right, well, tell us about your products.
Yeah, we're a distributor that's been selling to Arizona Wholesale for quite some time, and the brands that we are showing in their showroom is Verona and Marvell Outdoor Refrigeration.
Oh, okay. All right, so tell us about, I know people are like outdoor refrigeration. You got to elaborate on that
Well, it's getting that time of the year.
It really is.
Yeah, one of the nice things is it can be rated for 115 degrees, so it's very applicable to the Arizona temperatures.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. And it's funny because, I mean, people do go in and they just expect certain things when they go into Arizona Wholesale of what they can get and everything, but this is something that is needed. People don't even realize how much they actually need it. So people need to come and check everything out, and they definitely need to check that out as well.
We have some of his really nice Verona ranges on display, 36-inch electric. That's unusual, and they offer that, and we show it on our display floors.
All right, well, they do. They need to get in and check it all out. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you.
I know it is that time where all those little pesky bugs and critters are around, and we have David Burns from Burns Pest Elimination. Hi. And I'm always telling people, if they don't have Burns, they have the wrong company.
Yep.
And some people are crazy enough to not even have anybody come out, and you've got all the bugs, and there's just too much stuff that we have here in Arizona.
Yeah, scorpions are crazy right now.
I know.
Scorpions and flying insects.
Okay, and then I've been learning a lot from you. So crickets get crazy, and then the scorpions eat the crickets.
Yep.
See, look at how much you guys are teaching me.
You get all those things, and then the food source for the scorpions, and it gets bad.
Well, and the other thing is I love that you guys can take care of whatever,
all of
if
it.
Rodents come out.
Rodents, weeds,
yeah.
birds, bats, fleas, we cover it all.
Well, and that's the other thing that people don't think about is the weeds. You know, the weeds get out of control, so no matter what it is, I know there's other pest companies out there that are saying, oh, we can do the job, we can do it right, but they need to have you guys be coming out and taking care of it because you will do it and do it right.
All about the customer experience.
And I love that.
Thank you.
Well, I also know that you have a special deal if people, what do they go to the website?
Go to our website, put in under the source code, put in Home Hunter, and our people will call you back and show you how you can get your first service for free.
That's fantastic. All right, so people obviously have to do that. We've already said they have to be using you anyway. So why not save? Yeah, why not save a month?
Yep.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I'm happy to have with us today Tim Garvin and Sarah Seiss with City Property Management. And okay, I know there's something, we're always talking about that people need to have you as a management company. There's so many HOAs out there. But there's something fun you want to tell us about today. Something about the voting?
Yes, well, so thank you so much for having us. We're super excited. Anybody who is not being currently managed by us, first of all, we want them to call us. But yes, Tim wants to talk about our online voting.
Oh, I have to hear about this.
Okay, well, real quick, we're City Property. We've been managing homeowners associations and condominiums in the Valley for over 30 years, locally owned and operated. But we're also big into technology and homegrown technology that we've developed over the past decade or a little more now. One of the latest, greatest features that we have is electronic voting that allows our homeowners to engage with their associations if they're on a busy schedule, they can't attend the meeting. They can cast an absentee ballot using the homeowner portals or the online app, which is all proprietary and very easy to use.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice, because I used to be very involved in an HOA, and it was impossible to get people there because their schedules were so busy and people wanted to do it, and so then they have to do a proxy or something. So this is such a great idea.
And over 60% or more of our existing homeowners use the City Sync software and portals and apps. And it's just one more way that we can drive engagement with our homeowners and make HOA life much easier.
That is fantastic. All right, well, like I said, if they have an HOA, they need you. Even if they have someone else, they just still need to change it to you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We have with us today Alan Jones with Lennar Homes, and you guys are building amazing homes. But tell us about the company. I mean, you guys have like almost 25 communities.
Well, it's an exciting time in home building again. We have opened 5 communities here just in the last couple of months.
That's incredible.
And the response has been better than expected.
Oh, I bet.
And so
everybody was ready for this.
Well, it's a great time to be in Phoenix. We're seeing job growth. We're seeing a lot of exciting things happen in the marketplace.
Yeah.
People are coming back into the market. And we're excited because we've got another 5 communities in addition to the 5 that we've opened. You know, it's interesting. We opened a community last week in South Phoenix and just had a remarkable response. We've actually had to put the community on hold and say, come back next month, because we can only build so many so many homes at one time in any one community.
Oh, that's crazy. But it is. It's the time. It's a great time to buy. Everybody wants to be in Phoenix. We've got this wonderful weather here, so it makes sense. And you guys do have, you've got communities everywhere.
Well, we do. And in fact, the 5 new communities, 3 of them will be in the Northwest Phoenix area.
Oh, okay.
But then we'll have one in Gilbert that's right next to the Santan Mall. We'll have another one that's in Santan Valley. We just opened 2 communities out in the Buckeye area. One is an active adult, another one is a family community. So when you look at it, here in a couple of months, we'll have 25 active communities. And what an exciting time for us and for our market to just see the improvement, to see that things are happening again. So if you're interested, come out and see our communities. Look us up online, lennar.com, and come see one of our 25 communities and the exciting things that are going on.
All right.
One other thing I'll mention, and that is that we do have our next gen home, which we've talked about before, the home within a home, and that's in almost all of our communities across the valley.
Wow. All right. Well, they do need to check it out. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I love all the different varieties of tile and flooring that you can find at Monterey Tile, and we have Lisa Giacomino here to tell us about what do you have today. You have some fun stuff.
Yeah, today I want to talk about the Moroccan cement tile that we offer.
Oh, I love that.
It's really beautiful. We get them obviously from Morocco, from a family that has been making them for a millennium, 4th generation, and they are just exquisite.
They are beautiful. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I know, I mean, there's so many different things that people don't even think about that can make your home even more special to yourself. So I love every kind of flooring, and I mean, you name it, you guys pretty much have it.
Yes, we do. And the places that people are applying this the most are bathrooms, also laundry rooms.
Oh, wow.
I've done some kitchens out of them, but they are handmade. Even the molds are handmade, and they're made of white cement, granite powder, and organic pigment.
Okay, well, obviously I tell people that they need to call you up, they need to get an appointment and come in and check it all out. And I know people can walk in no matter what.
Yes.
But I'm always saying, definitely try to get an appointment, because you can just show them anything and everything. And you're very good at helping design stuff too. Picking out the right things, because I know I'm not good at it, and you've really helped me through that. So
awesome.
They definitely need to give you a call.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
Most people know my favorite furniture store, Furniture Fair, and we have Nancy Rose. Remind people about Furniture Fair. I mean, they know it by heart by now.
They may. They may. Furniture Fair specializes in the resale of model home furniture. We also go to market and get great showroom samples, all designer furniture at discount prices. And one of the fun things is we can help you put your house together, even if you just bring in a photo of your room and dimensions.
I was going to say, and I love that, because you guys have obviously furnished my entire house this way.
Without seeing it, yes.
I know. I love that you're able to do that. I know so many people need to come in, they need to take their time and really kind of look through, but remind everybody where you're located and your hours.
Yes, they need to come in often. We get new things every week. We're at 350 East Bell Road. That's the northwest corner of 7th Street and Bell Road. And we're open Thursday from 10 to 7, Friday through Monday from 10 to 6. Don't come Tuesday and Wednesday. We're restocking the place.
Exactly. All right. Well, everybody needs to get in there. Thanks for joining us. Now that we've helped you find your dream home, let's talk to our financial expert about financing it right after this.
Hi, Erin. I'm from Coit. Are you ready to show us your dirt?
I sure am. We have lots of hardwood floors through here that are very dirty. And right here in particular is where it gets really nasty.
Coit can definitely clean that.
That would be great.
Right now, save 40% on carpet, upholstery, air duct, drapery, wood floor, tile and grout, and natural stone cleaning.
Our floors look beautiful. They look new. They haven't looked this good in years, and we thought we were going to have to resand them. Thank you to Coit for doing it.
Right now, save 40% on all Coit services.
I'm excited to welcome back with us Tony McCarty. And you're with Fidelity National Home Warranties, and the question is, who is Fidelity National Home Warranty?
Well, we're a service contract provider that covers the major systems and appliances on homes. And so any property in Arizona, Texas, Nevada that I have can be covered with a home warranty.
And tell people the benefit of why you would want a home warranty.
Well, we're going to offset the cost of home ownership. We're going to cover the major systems and appliances with very few limits. We believe that limits devalue the price of devalue the value of the contract.
Yeah, and people don't realize how much money you're saving by actually having a home warranty, because things do go wrong, and then all of a sudden you have this like backup plan, the insurance of it, so that you guys can take care of them. And I love how easy you make it. They call in and say, this is what the problem is, and you guys take care of everything from that point on.
I made a call last week on my own home, and in an hour and a half it was repaired. It was my heater. My heater wasn't coming on, and it was cold.
See, obviously it works, so people need to get that. Whether it's a new build, I know you have, even with the new builds, you can do things as well. As you know, just now, if you don't have a home warranty, you need it, you need to call.
I totally agree.
All right,
thanks.
Well, thanks for joining us.
In this Home Hunter Spotlight, we want to show you Monterey Ridge by Cachet Homes. Located in North Scottsdale, it is walking distance to restaurants, theaters, and shopping. It offers 5 distinct single-level floor plans ranging from almost 1,100 square feet to over 1,800 square feet. Each unit has a 2-car garage and plenty of storage. Prices start in the high 200s. For more information on these homes, call 480-356-0179 or visit their website at cachethomes.net.
Having a clean home is so nice, and we have Karina Cruz from Valley Sparkle Cleaning, And I know you guys clean my home and do a fantastic job. Tell people about your company and some of the stuff you do.
Well, we're a family-owned company, so we manage everything. We do have the same crews coming out to your house all the time, just so you can feel comfortable with them. We do office cleanings, we do residential cleanings, we also do windows and junk removal as well. So we deal with a lot of move-ins, move-outs. If you bought a new home, we'll go there, get it cleaned, so you can be ready to move in.
Well, and that's what's so nice. I mean, especially like if you've just moved in or moved out, that is such a critical time that people don't even realize. You don't have time to do it yourself, and you guys can come in and make it so nice to move into for whether it is the buyer or seller. So I love that. But also on whether they want to do weekly, monthly, they can pretty much set up anything with you, correct?
Yeah, we have weekly cleanings, bi-weekly, and monthly, once a month, and then it's just recurring services that we offer, and obviously we would give you a better discount since you are going to be a recurring client.
I was going to say, and I know it's more financially better if they are, whether it's, yes, you save the money, and we all like that. We want the clean house, we want to be able to save our money, and we like all of that. So people just need to give you a call and get on your schedule.
Yes, and then we have really good prices going on right now, so you could call us and just let us know that you're calling from the Home Hunter Show, and we'll give you a good discount on that.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
Be sure and visit our website at homehuntertv.com. You'll find new home buys, resale homes, and every type of product for your home that you can imagine. If it has something to do with a home, you can find it on homehuntertv.com.
We have back with us today Tad Allies with Ace Relocation Systems, and I always am just baffled by what you're going to tell us about.
Well, we've got a new program out there. We've partnered with Supreme Lending and several of the realty companies, brokers in the neighborhood. We are rolled out a new website. It's called nocostmoves.com.
Okay.
And the partnership creates paying zero closing cost for the home, plus 1% of the sale price of the home or the purchase of the home goes towards your move when you move through Ace Relocations.
Really?
So you use Supreme Lending as your lender, pay zero closing cost, and yeah, you get a portion of the sale of the house towards.
So obviously the key there is we obviously need to use Ace Relocation Systems.
Of course.
Of course. Which we need to anyway, whether you're just going into an apartment or whatever your needs are for moving, they need to use you. But with this particular program, they can call you and just say, this is something I'm interested in because I'm doing the full move. But it has to be locally, correct?
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be locally.
It can be anywhere in the world you're moving to. It doesn't make any difference if you're buying or selling the home. It still applies if you're using the partnership that we've got with Supreme Lending and with Ace Relocation.
That's fantastic. All right, well, I would have just thought that it had to be, Maricopa County or something along those lines. Okay, well, people need to give you a call. All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Huge windows and doors make a huge difference in a home. And we have John Pearson with Dream Walls, and that's exactly it. It's like the dream wall you can see through.
They are.
I love that. But people always think that they're way too expensive to get.
You know what, people would be surprised how expensive they're not. There's different types you can get with the bi-parting, the multi-slides, the bifold, everything you've seen in the model homes. We can do any one of those. But there's also different ways you can get all that glass without all the cost.
Really?
So yes, and that includes the cutout, the electrical rerouting, the stucco, the drywall, the trim. We do all of it, start to finish, most of the time in 3 days or less.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And I do love that because I know when you came in and did the door, first of all, that kind of thing makes a big difference in a room. My room looked like it was like a dungeon area, and then it's open up and everything. And you guys get in there and get it done.
And get it done quickly. And indoor-outdoor living is huge right now, as you know. I mean, every model home has it. Indoor-outdoor living is the thing. The gorgeous furniture they have nowadays for outdoors. So we also want to announce that we're partnering up with Southwest Ironworks. So we do iron front doors. So we can beautify your home walking into it. And when you walk in through that gorgeous door that we're going to put in the front, you'll see our gorgeous glass doors in the back that open up to your backyard or your view. We're doing a nice job out in Gold Canyon right now that's just beautiful, the most amazing views.
Well, I love how gorgeous the different doors are, so people definitely need to get a hold of you because it makes a huge difference to the home.
They do.
All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us on again.
Indoor plants promote cleaner air. For weekly care of your home or office plants, call Plant Solutions at 602-992-7997.
As always, I'd like to welcome back my mother, Diane Hunter, to talk about those Callaways, which we love those Callaways because they are trustworthy, they get the job done. You can have every type of variety of house you could possibly want, whether to buy or sell.
Absolutely,
So,
and in any area.
That's true.
I mean, they really go all over the valley.
They are phenomenal.
But I'm going to tell our audience about a special one today. This one is an absolute pleasure, and it is located in a fantastic location in the Northwest Valley.
Oh, nice.
Fairly close to the 303.
Okay.
The home has almost 3,400 square feet, 4 bedrooms, and 3.5 baths. The family room has a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace and custom plantation shutters. Isn't this great?
That's nice.
It's very nice. A nice, cozy fireplace. The kitchen is an impressive culinary space with Jenn-Air appliances and a granite countertop, a nice little bar area. So the kitchen's really great too. The home has soaring ceilings, surround sound, low E dual pane windows, and you're going to love the backyard with a pretty pond with a rock waterfall.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. It also has a 3-car extended tandem garage and a community clubhouse with parks and pool and a kiddie pool.
Oh my gosh, it's got the
volleyball,
works.
tennis, and walking trails.
All right, something for everyone. And what's the price
And
on
it
this?
is, well, I was going to tell you, it is really a family community. It's very nice, and it's priced at only $575,000.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's a great buy, isn't it?
That is a great buy.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we always tell people, they need to call those Callaways, and whether they're buying, selling, if they're interested in this home or any other home, they need to get a hold of them.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks, Ann.
I'm very excited to welcome with us today. We've got Robert Meske with Trane. And I love Trane because obviously I have a couple of Trane units, but tell people about the company and the product.
Well, Trane, we've had a 103-year-long reputation built on reliability and durability. And actually, that's where we get our tagline, it's hard to stop a train.
Which it makes perfect sense. And that's one of the things that people say, if you have the Trane unit, it's a done deal. I mean, that is the best.
Exactly, and we like to think we have a Trane for every backyard. Whether it's an apartment, condo, starter home, or even these big Arizona mansions, we've got you covered.
Well, the other thing I like that people always assume, okay, you have to get it all squared away before you even move into a home, like if you're building your home or, you know, if you've been in a remodel, whatever. You guys can come in at any point and put in the Trane. If you do not have a Trane, you can always get one. It's not like you're stuck to whatever the brand was that the house was built with.
Correct. Whether it's a new build or an existing home, we've got options.
Well, I love that.
Exactly, and the HVAC system is the heart of the home. So especially in Arizona, you want a nice, healthy heart.
That's true. See, you're good with all this good stuff.
Yes.
All right, so people need to go to your website. That's what I'm always telling them. And then
Yes.
you've got the different Trane dealers, and they have to ask for, they want the Trane.
Exactly, Trane.com, and any of our factory authorized Trane dealers will take care of them.
I know they will. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
In this Home Hunter Spotlight, we want to show you Desert Ambition and Desert Intrigue from Shea Homes. Both are located in Vistacia with its numerous amenities. This home builder offers their patented Shea 3D concept so you can see your home customizations in 3D. They offer 8 designs that range from 1,700 to 3,000 square feet and only priced in the mid-200s. For more information on these communities, call 480-367-3654 or visit their website at sheahomes.com.
I'm always happy to have with us Mark Bucar with Arizona Wholesale and Steve Ertl with Bosch. And as always, remind everybody about Arizona Wholesale.
I would love to. Arizona Wholesale is a builder supply company, 70 years old this year, 71 this year, I think now. Family owned right here in Phoenix. We have 3 beautiful showrooms, great people that staff every showroom. One showroom's down in Tucson, one's here in Phoenix, and one up in Scottsdale. And we display window coverings, floor coverings, and lots of appliances and lots of Bosch dishwashers.
I know you have all sorts of good Bosch stuff. Okay, so dishwashers now.
We have an entirely new line of dishwashers, Bosch dishwashers, that'll be out about the day that this shows. As you know, Bosch is the highest quality dishwasher on the market. And the good thing about a new line is new features, new roller bearings on the racks, quieter. All the dishwashers were even quieter than before, and we had the quietest already. We try to stay ahead of the curve. What makes it available for your customer is that special is that if they have a kitchen they like, but they're not wild about their dishwasher and they want a real dishwasher, we have many Bosch dishwashers that don't have names on the front. They have them on the top where you really can't see it, so that they can put it with any brand kitchen they have as a replacement.
Great. I mean, not that we don't all love Bosch, but I understand if they've got all the other stuff. Okay, well that's wonderful, and it sounds perfect. So people can go and see it in Arizona Wholesale.
All 3 locations we show.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us again.
Thank you.
I want to tell you about a wonderful partnership between the homeownership industry and the Salvation Army. It's called Real Estate for Rehabilitation. Addiction is the problem. The Army has the solution, and they do it all with donated goods. Your unwanted items can save a life. If you're moving or purging or just have things you no longer need, please call 1-800-728-7825 to schedule a pickup. I'm very excited to hear about a loan that you don't have mortgage insurance, don't have to put 20% down, and we have Christine Brackman from Nova Home Loans. What?
Good morning,
Good
Tiffany.
morning. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, we actually have 2 loan programs that are available. One of them is a doctor's loan, so it's a 5% down, no mortgage insurance. Literally, you just have to have an MD attached to your name, utilizing all of that education, everything that they put into it. And this is a benefit for them to be able to get into homes. We have an additional loan program as well called a professionals loan, and that's for engineers, technicians, literally anything that has a certification attached to it or a professional's designation attached to it. That's a 10% down with no mortgage insurance.
Oh, that is great.
So definitely a couple different options for people to get into homes, not putting down 20%.
And not having the mortgage insurance.
And not having that mortgage insurance. So that's a significant savings over time.
That really is. And I know you have so many different programs besides these programs, because there is something almost for everybody. They just need to call and find out what they can get into and what it takes. I mean, I know some people aren't ready yet, or they might just need to get their credit a little bit better, but I know you can guide them through that whole process.
Oh, absolutely. And as I've mentioned before, we've had a lot of great success being able to help people to improve their FICO scores, get them income qualified, get them into homes successfully. Actually just marked my 10th 0 down closing. This is actually my 5th one with one of your syndicate responders. So we actually, got their escrow money back and been able to get people into homes without any money out of pocket.
Yeah, you get it done, and you get it done right, so they need to call you. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We hope you enjoyed the show today and found your dream home. If not, tune in again next Sunday for a lot more outstanding home buys. Don't forget to look for your Trane products, trusted nationwide as leader for your air conditioning and heating needs. After all, it's hard to stop a Trane. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 602-331-7292. I'm Tiffany Hunter, and I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday morning right here on ABC 15.